Everyone has been talking about the Galaxy Watch Ultra, and sure, it's a great watch. But a lot of us are going to be buying the Galaxy Watch7. I mean, for obvious reasons. Anyway, I have so much dope on it that you won't need to watch another video on this watch. Okay, first impressions. It's a good looking watch. It feels very premium, it's polished, it has this flagship vibe to it even though it's not the Ultra. And you know, in all these days, not a single scratch. I've actually dropped it a couple of times, but absolutely nothing. And you're getting the same display protection as the $650 Galaxy Watch Ultra, so you're definitely getting one of the most durable screens. And even if you do compare it to the Watch Ultra, this one looks more like a everyday comfort watch. Although Samsung could have reduced the bezels even more on the Watch 7, it would seriously look fantastic. Maybe next time. Now, it gives me about a day of battery if I work out and run in the morning, and if I don't work out, then I get about a day and a half. And although I do have the LTE model, I wasn't using LTE on this watch. The thing about charging is that it no more charges in the back of your phone like the previous watches could. It's because of the way the sensors are arranged this time, but you can take the charger that comes with the watch, plug it in your phone, and still charge it wirelessly that way. And call me old-fashioned, but there's just something about a circular watch dial. Look, I'm a 90s kid, and it just really gels well with my idea of what a watch should look like. Now, I've got the 44mm Watch 7 in the green color, while there is a silver and a cream that's available too. The band is a standard 20mm strap, and you can get any 20mm strap from Amazon to fit in here. And I've got the default sport band over here in the medium large size, but if you've got leaner arms, you can also get the athleisure band that also has a small medium option. Now, obviously, the sports band is definitely better if you're into sports or workouts, but otherwise, for everyday wear, I do believe that the athleisure band would be, more wearable and comfortable. But I've really enjoyed this watch. The display is a treat. It's 2000 nits, super bright, everything looks so crisp. It's AMOLED, so it's really bursting with colors, it looks great. I get all my notifications right here. I can read and respond with quick short responses using the keyboard. Oh, and by the way, if you double tap the notification, it increases the text size for you to read more easily. And also, when you get a text, the watch will suggest an appropriate response, and it's quite accurate, 75% of the time. So I don't have to type anything. I just choose the response and send it. All the apps are lined up right here, and because it's running Google's Wear OS, I can download more watch-compatible apps from the Play Store. I can organize my apps by rearranging them in the order I want, or even drop one over the other to create folders as per my convenience. Quick tip, if you're running multiple apps, you can just tap here and jump to the one that you want. And also, you can pair any wireless earphones with this watch. So if you've got songs downloaded onto the watch, or if it's got the LTE variant, you can actually just leave your phone behind and play songs directly on your earphones through the watch. The other big benefit of that bright screen is that in a dark room, I can just knock twice and turn on the flash. Very handy. And this brings me to gestures. So, I can just disconnect incoming calls by twisting my arm like that, or dismiss alarms. And all of this, by the way, you can enable and customize from within the settings. Then there is double pinch, with which I can click pictures on my phone and pick up calls. Then you've got all these tiles to the right. You can enable or disable or reorder in the wearable app, which, if you don't know, is the companion app that lets you personalize your watch with watch faces and configure all the settings. And the first setting I changed was to set my assistant to Google instead of Bixby. So yeah, you can ask away questions straight to your watch and get instant responses without picking up your phone. Now, one thing that the Watch 7 is missing, but it's there in the Watch Ultra, is this night mode, which is a dim red display which turns on automatically in very dark conditions, and it's really easy on the eyes. Now, clearly, it's a software feature which could have been extended onto the Watch 7, but I'm guessing for battery reasons, it's not on the Watch 7, but it could have been an option. But you know what I really miss on the Watch 7 and even the Watch Ultra? Is that rotating bezel, 100%. I mean, that's one thing. It was so satisfying to turn with that distinctive ticking sound. It made using the watch more fun and convenient. Samsung, if you're listening, please bring it back. I mean, it is so uniquely Samsung and everyone loves it. Anyway, everything that's tracked on the watch syncs and stores beautifully in this Samsung Health app, and I think in Android, there's nothing that beats the Samsung Health and the Galaxy Watch integration. Everything is nicely categorized, it's accessible, and you can view your data in different ways to make sense of it the way you want to. And by the way, like the Watch Ultra, the Watch 7 has ECG monitoring, it's got snoring detection, and it's got sleep apnea detection. Of course, availability of these features will vary by country, but yeah, all of these things are there. But these three things that I just talked about, the ECG monitoring, the sleep apnea detection, and the snoring detection, only works if you're using a Galaxy Watch with a Galaxy phone. So if you're using the Galaxy Watch with a non-Galaxy phone, then these three things can't be tracked as of now. But other than that, any other phone, you can just download the Samsung Wearable app from the Play Store and you can hook up your watch for everything else. Now, if you're confused between the Watch 7 and the Watch Ultra, don't be. I think Samsung's done a pretty good job of keeping these two very different. The differences really are in the size, the build quality, the price, and the battery. The Watch Ultra is bigger in size, so it can fit a larger battery and hence it lasts longer. The Watch Ultra has a titanium frame, which is stronger. The Ultra has a water resistance withstanding 10 atmospheric pressure, while the Watch 7 has 5 atmospheric pressure, which is still very good. And the Watch Ultra is nearly twice as expensive as the base Watch 7. So unless you're like a sports, adventure, or an ocean enthusiast, even the Galaxy Watch 7 will cater to a lot of your smartwatch needs. And seriously, both have bioactive sensors. It's got dual frequency GPS. You get sleep apnea detection, as I talked about. You get the same Exynos 3nm chip. You get 32 gigs of onboard storage. You get double pinch gestures. So the Watch 7 is a really good watch in my opinion. Okay, now you know how in the beginning of the video I said you are not going to need to watch any other video for this watch? Well, I kind of lied because I haven't really tested it thoroughly. You lied! For workouts and exercise. I don't work out as much. Lazy. But you know, from what I've heard, it's got even more sensors than before and hence much more accurate. And it was already quite accurate. So that just means it's a step up. Now, if you're thinking whether you should get the Galaxy Watch 6 instead, look, the Watch 7 has a faster and a more efficient processor. It's got double the storage capacity, improved GPS connectivity, it's got upgraded health tracking tech, AI-powered fitness, daily energy score, and an improved sleep analysis. Now, does this stuff matter to you? If not, then you could get the Galaxy Watch 6, but it'll finally depend on what are the current prices of both the watches for you. In India, the Watch 6 starts at 21,500 on Amazon. The Watch 7 with the 5,000 bank discount starts at 25,000. So for just a difference of 3,500 rupees, I think the Galaxy Watch 7 is definitely better. But if the price difference between the Watch 6 and the Watch 7 is significantly large, you could think about the Watch 6. But anyway guys, that's it about the Galaxy Watch 7, and if you guys still have any questions, thoughts, comments, let me know in the comment section. And if you did enjoy watching the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification icon and mark all. Really helps the channel grow. I'll see you guys in the next one.